Okay, so we are working on You Are My Sunshine, still doing the same thumb picking. This time we're going to be working on hitting the A string, then the D string, and then the E string, back to the D string. So just, and on a C chord, that's what it would be, like an alternating bass right there. So just by itself. Kind of resting my hand right here for that, but that's where my melody would be coming in. So let's kind of take a look at that real quick, just the melody itself. So starting with my C chord, I'm gonna go in with the song just by itself. I'm hitting my first finger on the G, and then so G, first fret B, then third fret B. Okay. I would hold a C chord doing that melody, but just so you know, that's what the melody. That's would be the fretting part of the melody. So let's just do it like we would play it, holding the C chord. So. Okay. After that, we're gonna hit our A string and the E string at the same time. And that's where that one exercise that we did goes into play here, using these two fingers for our melody on a lot of stuff. Okay. So after that, that's when our alternating bass is going to start. As soon as I hit those two strings, okay. So these are the notes that are going to go together. So let's start with the intro one more time. So what I did there was when I hit the A string and the E string, or 6 and 2. That next string right there, the D string, and then did my alternating bass, and I hit those two strings at the same time. So if you want to practice that just a little bit, just to kind of get that part down. That would be kind of like on the beat together. Mess around with that for a little bit. And then you can kind of speed it up once you get comfortable. You know, however you would like to do it. So the next part after that, we're going to hit the D string and the E string at the same time. Okay, so this string right here and this string right here. So we're kind of doing the opposite of what we did on the other one where we hit it on the beat. This is going to be kind of hitting it off the beat. Okay, this is where the melody will shift a little bit. The thumb still staying the same. The only thing that's going to be changing is we're adding a melody to it. So let me do that again. I'll let you sound it out a little bit. Sorry. All right. So after that, after we hit that, we're gonna go back up to our E string right here. Pinky's going to be on the 3rd fret B string, and we'll hit those at the same time. So it kind of looks like this. So I'm okay. So sound that out a little bit. we'll let you mess with that. Just if you break this up into sections and then come back to it and then kind of add it all together, it might be a little bit more helpful. So this would be that section. Again, we're hitting the D and the E at the same time. And then the top E string right here, or 1 and 5. So, and I'm hitting, again, the D string and the E string. Next part, we're going to hit the A string and the B string at the same time. So we're back on the beat. Then hit the E string at the top. So. Okay. Sound that out a little bit if you want to play that as a whole section too. So far what we have, and I'll play the whole thing real slow, just pay attention to, I'll kind of shout it out too here at the end, but pay attention to which one's on the beat and off the beat, okay? Next part after that, we didn't really go over too much, but I'll throw it in here anyways. So after we play this part, so again off the beat, we're gonna hit the B string and the E string or D string at the same time, and then we top E string right here and B string, and our pinky's going to go on the 3rd fret, B string. So one more time. And then that last one is going to be E, bottom E right here, and A string. So one more time. So on those, you're actually hitting those strings at the same time. If that helps a little bit, you're going to be plucking them together. So I'll play all the way up through there this time. So just mess around with that a little bit. The next chords I'll show you real quick just to kind of get used to, but we'll add the rest of the finger picking style there. It's going to be an F chord, and then what we're going to do is play a diminished chord on the 4th fret, and then we're going to take that same F chord but put it on the 3rd fret. So. That would be the next part, but we'll go over that next week. Right now I just want you to focus on this too much. Don't let it get too confusing. It will make sense once you get the muscle memory down. What makes it confusing, I think, is when you when it's broken down, it just sounds like a lot, but once you get used to playing it a few times, or at least used to hearing it, that connection will be made without necessarily even having to say, oh, B string here, E string here, or whatever. So just keep practicing, do as best as you can. and we'll reconvene next week. So I'm gonna play the whole thing slow, and then I'm gonna play it normal speed up until that point. And right there. We'll keep it right there for right now. All right. See you next week.